Amanda, I want to play a game.
Hey horror freaks, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda. As you can see from the title, today's video is going to be my full review with spoilers of Infested. Now, before I start, I want to apologize my voice. I am sick, so in case that it sounds weird, it's because of that. But as always, all my reviews are with spoilers. If you don't want them just to see if this was worth it or not, in the description box down below, there you're going to find my spoiler-free review because I like to give you guys the two options. And give it that quick disclaimer, let's get into the video. Now, Infested follows the residents of a rundown French apartment building that battle against an army of deadly, rapidly reproducing spiders. Now, if you have been here for a while, you know that I am not fond of spiders. I am actually very scared of them, so I do not enjoy watching films with spiders. I even did a video talking about the only films that I have ever seen of spiders because, of course, it's not something that I love watching. But after seeing that this film had so many good reviews, I decided to give it a chance, even if that meant sacrificing my sanity. And I'm not gonna lie, I do not regret it a single bit. Now, to give a summary of the story, the film follows Caleb. He lives in this apartment, he has his friends, and he sells shoes, but he's also fond of exotic animals, and he has in his room a lot of bugs. Something that I am glad that I don't have to deal with is someone that likes that, because they just know that I won't be able to go into that room. So he bought this spider because he thought that it was cute, and the opening of the film is this group of men that they are looking for this spider on the desert. But when one of the spiders attacks one of the men, he gets killed on the spot. So we know right away that this spider is something that should not be messed with. Of course, Caleb doesn't know this, so he brings her home. It's a female spider, and he puts it on a shoebox because he doesn't have anywhere to put it. But the spider eats her way out and escapes, and she leaves little spiders and a cocoon somewhere on the room, but she leaves. So now we have no idea where she went. Once Caleb realizes that the spider is gone, but the cocoon is there, he knows that he messed up big time. But what he doesn't anticipate is the fact that this spider is going to reproduce very fast, to the point that it's going to become a harm to everyone that lives into the building, to the point that they are going to be closed down inside of the building. And while you could be thinking that this film solely focused on this group of friends and neighbors trying to defeat and survive the spiders, this film actually takes its time not only to develop the story, but to create a bond between the viewer and the characters, to the point that you really care about these people. I truly care about what was going to happen not only to Caleb but also to his friends and his neighbors, because we have the time to know them. We know his sister and his group of friends. They have some troubles between each other. We know why. And it's a sad situation because, of course, not all of them make it out alive. Being similar to Rec, that is the Spanish horror movie, we have the remake that is Quarantine, so maybe you know that one. They're going to be trapped inside of the apartment, but Caleb and his sister and one of her friends, they're able to survive. They are sadly the only ones of the group that we know that they survive. And the film concludes with the building being torn down by obvious reasons, because the spiders, they took the building completely. They killed a lot of people inside of their own apartments. And the film ends with Caleb. He is on the forest and a spider comes to his shoulder. And at the beginning of the film, he's, of course, since he likes bugs, he doesn't want to kill them. He is very respectful. And he lays the spider here on his hand. And you could be thinking, are you going to be friends with it? And he does this. Boom! And the spider flies, we don't know where. And we can see a little bit of a smirk in his face, like, I'm done with this. And that's how the film ends. Now, I didn't want to get into too many details about the plot because I could be here talking for hours. Because, like I said, the film takes its time to develop the story, and that is, for me, what makes this film so damn good. Now, that I was scared for my life because this was about spiders? Absolutely. They were real. Of course, there are some moments that it doesn't look real, but for the most part, those things, they definitely look real. Thank you to the filmmakers for making this easier for me, because they didn't do like a full close-up of the eyes, because that is what really did that, because the eyes is what really kills me with spiders. So thank you. So it was a little bit easier, but it's the story what makes this film so damn good, because I wasn't expecting it. I was really expecting this film to be just about the spiders and they trying to survive, but the fact that we get to know them, to understand them, and to feel sorry for them, this is what makes this film better than others. Because the majority of films that are about creatures or monsters, they don't take their time into this, and you don't really care what happens. You're only here to see the monster or the creature. But here we have equally the creature or creatures, because they are a lot, but also the story. Once again, it's very sad. We have one of the neighbors that we know from the beginning that she's actually moving out at the next day from the apartment. She gets killed by the spiders. We have one of the clients of Caleb that he got some shoes from him, and right away when I saw that the spider was gone and that he was bringing those sneakers to that guy, I just knew that that spider was inside of those sneakers. I wasn't wrong. So the spider attacks him and he dies, because of course the spider is lethal. So I knew that right away, but still that didn't took from the tension, because I felt very tense. I don't know about anyone else, because probably that changes with me, because I am scared of spiders. So I was the whole time like, okay, this is coming. Okay, just be ready. If you need to switch your face, if you need to look away, I was ready for it. But I am proud to say that I didn't. I feel proud and happy with myself. Once again, this is stupid. I can watch anything on everything, but when it comes to spiders, I'm a chicken. So when it comes to the music, something that I really like it was the music. Of course, I didn't understood a single word, because of course I do not speak French. But I really liked the music. I think that it definitely fitted with the whole setting and also with the character. I think that it was pretty cool. The fact that it's just in one building, sometimes it can be claustrophobic, definitely felt like it, but also can be limiting, because you need to make everything work inside of one space. But here, they make it work. Similar to, once again, to Wreck. Wreck is a pretty good film. You have never watched it. Like I said, there is the remake that is Quarantine, but although the remake is good, Wreck is definitely worth watching. So you have never seen it, you should. Another thing that surprised me was the acting. I wasn't expecting them to be that good. Like, I wasn't expecting these guys to actually convince me about everything that was happening on the screen. So they really did a fantastic job here. As you can see, I am very pleased with this film. Definitely I am. And this is indeed one of my favorites of this year so far, and I am very surprised. I went to watch this film with low expectations and I was very scared, but I ended up being surprised and pleased. So I am very happy. And also something that is good to know is that this director is going to be doing Evil Dead project. We don't have much information about it, but he's going to be working on something about Evil Dead. I would love to see what he's going to be doing, because right now he did a fantastic job here, so he has talent. And definitely the cast too. I have never seen them in other films before, but I think that they did a pretty good job. So for me, this film, it's a 4.5 out of 5. No joking, a film about spiders. It was a tense and stressful experience for me, but I don't think I will ever rewatch because of that, but it's definitely worth watching and I would definitely recommend it. So if you have Shudder, go and watch this, because you're not going to regret it. If you don't like spiders, maybe take this one for the team and try it. Maybe you're gonna regret it, but it's worth it. Trust me that it's worth it. So once again, 4.5 out of 5 and 9 out of 10. One of my favorites of this year so far. Very happy that I sit down to watch this one, because I had stressful time, but also a good one, if that even makes sense. But well, with this I end this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below, what do you thought about this film? Maybe watch it. Do you like spiders, or like me, you're not into them? But once again, give it a chance. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.
Game over.